Good morning and welcome to Saturday's Staging and Shopping with Sheila. So I left you off on that last project where I was trying to use a frame that I had gotten in the thrift store for only $19, and that was super cool. But I broke it in the process of taking it all apart. So I had to find somewhere that would do a big piece of glass. So the glass was like 30 by 40. I went to Home Depot first because I know that Lori told me, thank you Lori, that you can get glass cut at Home Depot for large frames, which I didn't actually know that. So I went there, but they didn't go up that high. They only went up into like 24. So I found someone while I was there told me about Vaughn Glass. So I went over there, and this lovely woman who owns it, Melissa, and her husband, so they cut me a large piece of glass. So it was a little more than I wanted to spend for a thrift project, but it was very reasonable. It really was. So that was $54. But I'm going to show you that. I'm also going to show you Frugal Framer today, which is this really cool store. And I'll show you the end of the project. I'm very excited. I love it. As a matter of fact, I want to keep it in my own home. But I want to do that about so many of my things I pick up for staging. So come with me. See you in a little bit. This is the picture that I picked up at the thrift store at House of Hope. So I took it apart. There's the glass and there's the picture. So it had that really dark mat on it, if you remember. So I was spraying that white, and in the process of doing that, I broke it. I broke the frame. I broke the glass, not the frame. So that led me to find Vaughn Glass and Mirror, which is in Port St Lucie, and very reasonable, and they did a great job. So they cut me a new piece of glass. It's about 30 by 40, and that cost $54. So I'm spraying the mat a couple of more times to get that darkness out of it. And while that's drying, I've taken a run over to Frugal Framer to pick up a print to replace that old-fashioned floral print that was in there. I love Frugal Framer. It's got the most extensive assortment of frames I've ever seen. They're all very high quality. It's got from small sizes to large sizes. It's got a fabulous selection of silk plants. It's got framed artwork. It's got just prints that you need to frame yourself. So it gives you a huge selection of all different ways to do artwork. So I picked up a Paul Brent print here, which I love. I'm only paying $30 for it, which is great. Frugal Framer, despite the name, is not frugal. It can be quite expensive, but on the other hand, it is very good quality. So it is worth the money. I just look for the bargains here. So I did ask them the price of matting this picture, and it would have been $40. So I'm saving $40 on the mat. So I've got the print centered on my poster board that came with it, and you just have to make sure to measure it from corner to corner, make sure it's centered, and then just simply tape it down, tape it in the edges so that that will be hide underneath the matting. So I've slipped in the matting first, and now I've put the poster board in, and this is what it looked like when I bought it first from the thrift shop, and this is what it looks like finished. Night and day. I love this picture, and I love the combination of the distressed bluish green frame with the tones in the picture. I think it just looks beautiful. Very happy. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that you picked up some tips from this, at least found a new glass place and a new framing place. And remember that if you or anyone you know is looking to buy or sell a home, please give me a call, 516-236-8895. Or if you're looking to have your home staged and sold, I'd love to help you with that. And remember, everyone needs a Sheila.